Hello, how are you? We have lots of comments already. um, Nadir, bonjour, comment ça va? You said, hello, teacher, good morning, have a nice day. Bonjour, je te souhaite une bonne journée. I think that says, I wish you a good day. Merci beaucoup. Howdy, Toha. I love when you say howdy. Howdy like a cowboy. MD Sohan says, is it night or day in your country? And what time is it? And are you living in America? Yes, I am living in America. It is currently 8 in the morning, 8:02 in the morning, and it is nice to see you on here. Thank you for joining. Maxime. Hi, Maxime. How are you? Rafael. Hello from Spain. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. Muy bien. Gracias. ¿Y tú? Nadir, in my country, it's 1600, which is 4 p.m. Okay, that's not too late. So thank you for joining this evening, wherever you are. I think you're in Algeria, is it? Toha, I'd like to say a huge thank you for your channel, Bo. I try to watch it every day instead of TV and social videos, and I'm incredibly happy. Thank you so much, Toha. That is so sweet of you to support my channel, and I'm happy to hear that my efforts and my videos are improving your English. I can actually see that when you're typing your comments that they sound more fluent. So I think you're doing a great job. Cheers, everyone. Does everyone have a coffee or beverage? Today I'm drinking green tea, my matcha. There you go. Cheers. Today, I woke up a little late. I woke up at 7 a.m. That's when I had my alarm set. However, I snoozed the alarm and I finally woke up at 7:24 a.m. So I was running around like a headless chicken. Have you ever heard of this idiom? To run around like a headless chicken. It means that you are running around busy, doing things, and a little bit frantically. Frantic means a little bit stressed because I wanted to make sure that I took Nari, my dog, out for a walk. Let me show you her. Hey, Nari, how are you? So I had to take her out for a walk this morning. Then I had to get her breakfast and my cat's breakfast made. They have very special food and special vitamins that I put into their food. And I also had to make my matcha. And because I didn't have enough time to make breakfast, I soaked some blueberries in water to clean them. And now this is my breakfast. So I'm going to eat a blueberry. How do you say blueberry in your language? Let me know in the comments. Okay, let me read the comments here. Alex, hi, nice to see you. Hi, Alex. Thank you for joining. Amara, Hi from Thailand. Swadika and Kapunka. Lexi, hi Bo. Hi Lexi, how are you? I've seen you, I think, on my Instagram a lot. So thank you for your support. Gaetano, hi Bo, how are you? Nice to see you. Ciao. I'm doing well, thank you. Dana Teff. Hi, how's everything? I'm from Mexico. Todos están bien. Does that make sense? Okeanos. Hello, teacher and everyone. Hello. Um, I have a friend from Morocco. I'm sorry, I cannot read your username. Amanda from Brazil. Tudo bem? Christian, greetings. Greetings to you. Alex, what does cheers mean? Cheers means, well, to be cheerful means to be happy. And when you say cheers, you usually hit the cup of your friends and you are saying, let's drink, basically. But I don't drink alcohol, not much, and it's 8 in the morning. I'm drinking my green tea. So cheers to my green tea, and cheers to all of my wonderful subscribers on here who support me every week. Nadir, yes, I am from Algeria. Okay, great. Justine, I am retired and have time to watch your website and Sunday live stream. Thank you for supporting my channel, Justine. Wadi Karen, hello, Teacher Bo. Nice to see you. I wait you at least hour because now after you streaming, I go to work. Oh, thank you so much, Wadi Karen. That is so nice of you to spend time out of your day to watch my channel. Suddenly random. I am from India. Hello. Cheers. I have a mug of coffee, Toha. Nice. So, Toha, you said, I've a mug of coffee, which is technically correct. I've is a contraction with I have. However, in a sentence like this, we normally say both words. I have a mug of coffee. You will not hear an American say, I've a mug of coffee. Maxime, this idiom is absolutely understandable even without an explanation. Right. Okay. So we were talking about running around like a headless chicken. I'm going to Google it just in case I have any friends here just in case I do not have friends here who do not understand this idiom. To run around like a headless chicken. I like to use Siri a lot because my eyes get tired from typing. Okay. So this is not a beautiful image, but this is what it means. So when you're really busy, you could say, I'm running around like a headless chicken because I had a lot to do this morning since I woke up late and I wanted to be on time for the live stream. Okay. Dana Teff says, I like watching your videos. They are really good. I practice my listening every day. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'm happy to hear that my videos are improving your listening. Dave from Israel. Hi, our teacher. Hello, how are you? Good to see you, and thank you for being a wonderful member. For anyone who wants to be a member, it allows you to have access to my videos earlier. Pokemon. Hi, Bo. I love blueberries. Great. How do you say blueberries in your language? And where are you from, Pokemon? I have a Korean friend. Let's see. The username says 울때 멜론 머스크. 물때 물때면 something about a melon. But you say 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. And that means hello and nice to meet you. Imut says mustika. Oh, we're talking about blueberries. Mustika. What language is that? I'm going to eat my blueberry. Maxim. Blueberry is chernika in Russian. Okay. I had never heard that. Social Brains says hello from India. Namaste. Rafael. In Spanish, arandano. So blueberries is arandano. It's hard to find where to put the accent. Imut. Imut is from Finland. Wow. I think you are my very first Finnish subscriber that I have met. And now I know that blueberry in Finnish is mustika. Kafer dalyan. In Turkish, blueberries is yaban mersini. That's a long word for blueberries. I guess blueberries is a long word also. But merhaba, hello to Turkey. Blueberry is yaban mersini in Turkish. Okay, great. Many Turkish friends on here. Joel, en español es salud. Yes. Cheers and salud es el mismo, is the same. Did I say that right? Es el mismo? Shreyanshu Sharma. Hi, saw your slow English videos. It was very helpful to be learning more vocab. I'm so glad it's helpful. Toha, I want to tell you about that I already have feelings that I'm started to think in English, even I'm sleeping. That's amazing. Wow, that is a huge deal. So when you tell someone that something is a big deal, it means that it's a big occurrence. It's something to celebrate. So if your English is starting to become improved and you are dreaming in Spanish, you're dreaming in English, that means that it's really starting to get embedded in your head. Embedded means to have it sink into your head. Gaetano blueberries is mirtilli. Okay, mirtilli is blueberries in Italian. That's great. Jeremy, bonjour de Paris. Oh, bonjour. Comment ça va? Alex, can you teach me some words in English to surprise my English teacher? How about, why don't you tell your English teacher what you learned today, the new idiom, to run around like a headless chicken? I think that will really impress them. Amadeo, hello, Bo from Poland. Nice to see you. Hi, Amadeo. Good to see you on here. I have someone from Ecuador saying hi, and Azim John, hello from Uzbekistan. Hello. Amadeo, in Polish, blueberries we call, oh, this one's difficult to say, Zarne jagodi. Czarne jagodi? In Polish, that is how you say blueberries, but I know I did not pronounce that well. Nano, hi from Chile. Hola. Walbin R. Marak. Hello from India. Namaste. Bharat. Hi from India. Hello. Toha, in my native language, blueberry would sound like korn, kor, kornitika, kornitia. these words for blueberries is much more difficult than I thought. Um, let's see. Maxime, Chednika is much more close to blackberry rather than blueberry. Okay. In Ukrainian, blueberry is trodnitsia. 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 Okay, great. Mohammed, following you from Morocco. Hello. Duvan, how are you? Hola, Bo. I'm from Colombia. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I have a member here from Los Angeles, Gabriel. Hello. I have a friend from China. Hello. My other friend from China wrote the word blueberry in Chinese, but I cannot read it, unfortunately. Can you type out how to say blueberries in your language with the phonetics, so that I can speak it? MD Sohan, what time is it in America? Now it is 8:17 a.m. Pokemon, I'm French. Oh, okay. Blueberries is myrtilles. Myrtilles, is that right? Okay, great. Blueberries is not a word that I learned when I was learning French. Uh, R, username R. Hi, Sophia and Rodrigo from Costa Rica. We are eating gallo pinto for breakfast. Do you know what is gallo pinto? No, but let's Google it. Also, Sophia and Rodrigo, so you asked, do you know what is gallo pinto? This question is understandable, but it would make more sense to restructure a little bit. So instead of saying, do you know what is gallo pinto? It should say, do you know what gallo pinto is? So just a little switch. You might hear some Americans say, a little switcheroo, switcheroo. It's just a funny saying. So when you switch something around, you can say a switcheroo. Gallo pinto. My guess is pinto is a type of bean. So it's like pinto and then gallo. So pico de gallo is chopped up tomatoes. Let's see what it is. Gallo pinto is a traditional Central American dish of rice and beans. Okay, so I was kind of close. Oh, this looks delicious. Muy sabrosa. Gallo pinto. I love Costa Rica. When I went on a yoga retreat, the very first yoga retreat, I went to Nosara in Costa Rica. I will show you what Nosara looks like. Nosara. So this is where I learned how to surf in Nosara, Costa Rica. The waves were gentle. The water was warm. And also, the waves were consistent. What I mean by this is the waves were not choppy. So this is when the waves are choppy, they crash down a little bit aggressively. Because they were consistent, I was able to predict when to jump onto my surfboard and ride the wave. So I had a great time learning how to surf in Costa Rica. And I love going on yoga retreats because I meet a lot of like minded people. Like minded means that you are surrounded by people who have a similar mindset. And usually this is a positive saying. So the other students that were at the yoga retreat were very happy, positive people. They like to help other people. And I was there maybe in 2011 or 2012 in Costa Rica. Um, every morning, we woke up very early, maybe around 7. We ate a delicious, healthy, vegan breakfast. Vegan means no animal products. So, all vegetables, very healthy fruits and vegetables. And then we had our first yoga class. And the first yoga class is usually a power yoga, which means that you build up a sweat. So I had sweat dripping down my face because it was a very difficult yoga class. And I went during the new year. So we celebrated January 1, which is New Year's Day. And in yoga, and I have a lot of friends here from India, in yoga, there is something called Surya Namaskar A. I will try to show you what this is. So, Surya Namaskar A is, from my understanding, Namaskar A. From my understanding, Surya Namaskar A is where you worship the sun because the sun provides a lot for humans. The sun provides warmth. It provides nutrition to plants, and we eat the plants. The sun allows us to wake up. So, Surya Namaskar A, from my understanding, is where you worship the sun, I think. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It's called sun salutations. So, this is Surya Namaskar A. And on New Year's Day, we did 100 Surya Namaskar A. So, you stand up, you go like this, like this. Why am I forgetting? I think I'm getting nervous. So you stand, you go like this, and then you bow down, and then you stand up a little, and then you do like a push-up. So there were maybe 25 people at this yoga retreat, and each person would count when they are ready to start their Surya Namaskar A. So 1, and then the next person 2. So we did 100. And then in the afternoon, we would go to the beach and surf. And then we would eat delicious lunch. We met some local Costa Ricans who are very nice. In Costa Rica, they always say pura vida, which means pure life. I love that. And then in the evening, we would do a restorative yoga. Restorative yoga is more stretching, less of a physical work, less of a power flow. Power flow is like a workout. This is more to relax and to stretch the body. So we did this for 5 days, and I have been on 3 yoga retreats. So the first one was Costa Rica. The next one was India. No, it was Peru. We went to Machu Picchu. In that area, it's called the Sacred Valley. So Machu Picchu is inside of the Sacred Valley because there's a lot of good energy there. So just in case you don't understand Machu Picchu, I will show you a photo. Machu Picchu. So I went here, and unfortunately, I think I had altitude sickness. Altitude sickness is where you are in the mountain and the oxygen is the oxygen, there's not a lot of oxygen when you're in high elevation. So elevation is how far up you are compared to sea level, the water. And I was very sick, very, very, very sick for over 24 hours. So they had to, the hotel people in Peru, they had to call a doctor for me. So the doctor came, and what's fascinating is the doctor there is an Eastern medicine doctor. So they practice natural medicine. And I had a fever. My head was so hot. So I had a fever, and they put a thermometer in my mouth to detect my body's temperature. Thermometer. That's a little difficult of a word. So this is a thermometer. They put this in my mouth, and I was, I think, at 101 degrees, which is very high. And then the doctor did acupuncture while I had the thermometer in my mouth. So she did acupuncture, and as she put the acupuncture needles in, I watched the temperature of the thermometer go down. It was starting to go from 101 degrees to 100 degrees to 99 degrees. So I was starting to feel better. And I've always believed in the power of acupuncture because my grandfather in Korea was an acupuncturist. I believe in it, but I had never believed in it so much until this instance where I physically saw my thermometer temperature going down. So that was amazing. So before I got sick, I had a plan to climb or to hike Machu Picchu and its most difficult hike. It's called Huayna Picchu, I think. So there's different levels of hiking, and I wanted to do a difficult one up here, but because of my altitude sickness because I was so sick. I had a difficult time even walking on flat ground here. So, unfortunately, I could not challenge myself to hike here. I only walked around down here. But that's okay because my body did not allow it. And when I went to the hotel, um, I got hooked up to an oxygen machine. So to hook up, this is a great phrasal verb, which means that you are, well, actually, it can mean for a person, or hookup could also mean for machines, but it's where you connect something. You know, you can actually use the word hookup for when two people get into a relationship, also. But for this situation, I'm going to type in altitude sickness oxygen machine so that I can show you. Okay. So when I was really sick, they had me breathe in oxygen. It's pure oxygen so that my body can become acclimated to the altitude. To acclimate, this is an excellent word. It means that your body becomes accustomed to or to be used to a certain altitude or elevation level. Let's see if I can find a photo that describes to become acclimated. To become acclimated. To become acclimated is a little bit of an advanced word, and I think it's a great term to know. No, these photos aren't good to show to become acclimated. But anyway, here is how it's spelled: acclimate. So look at this word here, climate. Climate is like the weather, and when you are acclimated, it's when your body is used to the weather. So that was the second yoga retreat. And then the third yoga retreat, I went to India. I went to Kerala. Kerala is in the south part of India. It's an island. Kerala, India. So this was Kerala, or as Americans would say, Kerala. And our yoga retreat was somewhere, off the island like that. And it was a beautiful retreat. All 3 yoga retreats I went on, Costa Rica, Peru, and India, were all New Year's retreats. So I would go and I would meet new people, new like-minded people. Remember that term? And I would start my new year fresh and positive. So that's my story on my experience at yoga retreats. I do not remember why we are talking about this, but I hope you enjoyed a little bit of my history. I love to travel the world. I love to meet locals in different countries. And my next trip abroad, which means outside of the US, I have no idea where I'm going, but there is a possibility that my husband and I are going somewhere in Europe during the week of Christmas, because that is the time when a lot of companies in the US are shut down or they're closed for the holiday. And so we might go to, he sent me a list, maybe the Canary Islands, maybe Cyprus, maybe Malta. So I'll show you what those look like. Is anyone from the Canary Islands in Spain or Malta or Cyprus on here? So Canary Islands. He used Chat GPT to ask, where can we go around the world, or maybe in Europe, that is warm and is fun to go to during the Christmas week? Oh, wow. Look at this. This is Canary Islands in Spain. I have no idea where exactly in Spain it is. Ah, okay, so here it is on the map. I'll show you. So it is the nearest island off the Northwest African mainland. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in and I'm having some problems zooming in. Okay, so this is Africa, and this is the northwest part of Africa, and this is where the Canary Islands are. So maybe we will go there. Maybe we'll go to Malta. I've seen images of Malta and it looks beautiful. So this is Malta. And Malta is also an island in between Italy and Northeast Africa, Tunisia, near Tunisia. So Malta is in between Italy and Tunisia. Or we might go to Cyprus. And I've always wanted to go to Cyprus because when I grew up on the East Coast, I had a friend who was in college at the same time as me, and he was from Cyprus. But this is Cyprus. Beautiful. So I told my husband, surprise me. Tell me what to pack in my suitcase, and I will find out where we're going once we have arrived at the airport. So this is supposed to be my birthday present, is going somewhere warm in December. My birthday was a few weeks ago. I have missed many comments on here, so now I'm going to read the comments. First, I will take a sip, cheers, of my green tea and a bite of blueberry. Okay, so Mohammedine Atut al-Azraq in Arabic. Does that mean blueberry in Arabic? Toha. By the way, besides watching your videos recently, I started chatting with ChatGPT every night while walking along the alley. I love talking to ChatGPT, partially because I'm a very busy person. So when I Google something and I research something, it takes a lot of time out of my day, and it requires me to type on my phone. And when I stare at my phone screen too long, it hurts my eyes. So when I'm researching something, I would rather talk to ChatGPT and then I will have it read it to me with the audio. James, okay, I think you're responding to my request. I asked you to write out in Chinese the word blueberry with the phonetic pronunciation. Is it nanmei? Nanmei is blueberries in your language? Which Chinese language? Please specify. Thank you. The Sebi. Hi, Bo. Love from India. Hello. Namaste. Ismail. Hello. My name is Ismail from Antalya in Turkey. Merhaba. Thank you for joining. Amirani. I am from Georgia. Say Gamarjoba. Hello. Did I say that right? Gamarjoba? I have to remember that. Gamarjoba. I have a new friend from Korea. Username. Oh, the Korean characters are so small. Norukpesu. Norukpesu? Norukpesu. Hi, I'm from Korea. Your content helps me study English. Thanks a lot. You're very welcome. 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. Nadir, huge wave, motive people. You're talking about my story in Costa Rica. So the waves in Costa Rica were not huge. The ones that I experienced, I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to type Nosara waves. Okay, in these photos, I did not surf like this guy. No, the waves were much, much smaller. They were more like this. That's still a little big, actually. Okay, they look like this. So when I went surfing in Nosara, they looked like this. Not too big and easy to surf and consistent waves. And then Nadir, you said motive people. I think you meant motivated people. So when you are describing people with the adjective of to be motivated, you would say they're motivated people. Rakesh, hello. Good to see you. Diego, good morning. Alex, do you know a movie called Wednesday? I was trying watching it, but the vocabulary, it's very complicated. Wednesday is, I believe, an Addams Family movie. Let's see. Wednesday movie. And by the way, does everyone pronounce the word Wednesday correctly? It is not Wednesday, it's Wednesday. The Wednesday. I would say the Wednesday. It sounds like it's WEND, Wednesday, instead of Wednesday. Okay, so my friend here is asking if I know the movie Wednesday, and I know of the movie, which means I have heard of it, but I have not watched it. So I know of the movie, again, means I have heard of it, but I have not watched it. I'm sure the vocabulary is a little bit difficult, so you may need the captions for this movie. Iano, hi Bo, how are you? Hi Iano, good to see you. Um, let's see. Would you please make a video of yourself doing yoga? Maybe. Maybe. That's an interesting topic. You know what? Yes. I will make you a video today of me doing yoga. um, so today I have to go to Pilates so I can strengthen my body and stretch. So strengthen and stretch. These are biceps. I've been working out a lot, so my biceps have gotten really strong. After Pilates, I will come home, I will make some lunch. I might make myself a wrap. I'll show you what a wrap is. A turkey wrap. Actually, I'll make a egg wrap, like a breakfast wrap. Which looks like this. It's tortilla on the outside and egg on the inside. I have some watermelon juice. I will drink. I will have as my side. How do you say watermelon in your language? Let me know in the comments. I will have a little bit of guacamole in the wrap. Guacamole. So guacamole has avocado, onion, jalapeno peppers, tomatoes, lime, salt, and pepper. And then I need to make a video. A company reached out to me. They gifted me, or they gave me as a gift, a new chair, a chair. So I have to assemble the chair, which means to put it together. So I was going to film that. And then I have to do a review on the chair. So we have an agreement where this company mailed me the chair and I will do a review. And at the same time, I will teach English. So I have to do that. And then I might make a video of me working out and doing yoga. I've been practicing yoga since I was 15 years old. I am currently 37. So over 30 years. Isn't that crazy? No, is that crazy? No, not 30, over 20 some years, whatever. So I love yoga. It keeps my mind grounded. Grounded means stress free. Okay, let me read the comments. Let's see. Josie, hi Bo, hi everybody. Thank you for saying hi to everyone. Toha, I want to say I recently gave up meat products and I would like to say that I feel much better. Oh, that's great. Does everyone know the phrasal verb to give up? It means a couple of things. One is it means to stop doing something. And that can mean different things. So my friend Toha, they gave up on meat products, which means that they are no longer eating meat products. I could say, I am giving up on this PlayStation game, which means that I quit. I give up. So I hope you learned something new with that phrasal verb. The Sebi. May I ask your age, Bo, if you don't mind? Korean people look younger than their actual age, I think. Thank you. A few weeks ago, I turned 37 years old. I am almost 40 in a few more years. um, Teacher, when you're 101 degrees, this is a transformation to Super Saiyan, like Songoku? What's that? What is Songoku? Please teach me. Maxime, what is the height of oh, my comments, hold on. What is the height of Machu Picchu? I was on the peak of Mount Sinai. I felt a little bit lack of oxygen. Let's see. Machu Picchu height. It is 7,972 feet. Oh, actually, it goes up to 11,152 feet. So Cusco is the area near Machu Picchu, and that is where I stayed. It was 11,152 feet above sea level, or in meters, it was 3,399 meters. That was way too high for me. I cannot do that again. Asa, hi from Indonesia. Hello. Ilma from Brazil, to the BIM. I have a friend from Ukraine. Very difficult, interesting spending time. Thank you for your comment. Amadeo, the Canaria Islands are a little, I don't know what you mean by this, but I think maybe beautiful in January. Robson, hi, watching from Sao Tome and Principe. Is that in Brazil? Sao Tome and Principe. Oh, I'm so sorry. I need to practice my geography. I've never heard of this before. Sao Tome and Principe. It's a country in Central Africa. Wow, let's look at it on the map. This is amazing. I have never met anybody from here. This is where you live? Wow. So you are off the coast of Central Africa. This is your country right here, this little island. Your island looks absolutely beautiful. Thank you for teaching me about your culture. Here you go. I'm I'm guessing that maybe it has a Portuguese influence from the name Sao Tome. And I hope to visit it one day. Thank you for watching. Raphael, in the Canary Islands, there's always a mild temperature in winter, and they are also volcanic islands. Thank you for this little bit of history, or not history, information about this island. So, volcanic is an interesting word to pronounce in English. Volcanic. I'll write it out for you. Volcanic. Because the root word would be volcano. Volcano. And it's not, people don't pronounce volcanic as volcanic. Actually, some people do, but a typical American accent would say volcanic, canic. But just say it however you feel comfortable, because if you try to force an American accent, it sounds a little bit awkward. Awkward means a little bit strange. So I say volcanic, but some people might say volcanic. Let's see what Google says.
Volcanic.
Okay, Google says volcanic. Maybe I'm the one with an accent because I say volcanic, but I would say volcano, and that's normal for everyone. Louise, good afternoon. Thank you for this live. Louise from Brazil, tudo bem, and muito obrigada. Maxime, I've heard that Canary Islands have beaches with black volcanic sand, and the weather is like all year spring. So, Maxime, one small correction to your last sentence. You said the weather is like all year spring. You just have to do a little switcheroo. Remember when I used that word before? So, switch a couple words. It should say the weather is like spring all year. You can also say the weather is like spring all year round, all year round. Delia, hello, hi. Alex, when is your birthday? My birthday was September 4th. Delia, por fin puedo estar en vivo suyo. For finish, I can be. Oh, yo no comprendo. Lo siento. Dave from Israel, you like to travel to the islands, but this period of time seems less suitable to me in terms of weather. We will see. When I arrive there, we will see how cold or how warm it is. Mass, one of my favorite teachers. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? AGLQQQ. Hey, hello from Russia. Привет and spasiba. I have another friend from Korea, Gina Kanen Saram. Kanen Saram. Gina. So Gina is a name like Gina, right? Kanen Saram, which means a person that goes somewhere, I think. Can you please translate your username? You're from Korea. 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. Let's see. Liana tips sandia. Sandia in Spanish. Oh, we're talking about watermelon. Watermelon is sandia or patilla. Okay, great. Aiden, you typed in a language that I can't read. Do you mind writing out the phonetics? I think you were trying to say watermelon in your language. Mass. After watching your videos, I've almost started to understand English in movies better. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Leana Tips says avocado is aguacate. Yes, it is. I have a friend from Vietnam, Nur Cat Nguyen. Dura Hao. Dura Hao? Is that watermelon in Vietnamese? Toha. In my native language, watermelon would sound like kavun. Kavun. Very cool. Okyanus. Watermelon means karpuz in Turkish. Very cool. My Korean friend Subak. Subak jusu. So subak means watermelon in Korean, and then jusu is just like how it sounds, juice. Watermelon juice. 고맙습니다. I said thank you in Korean. Someone with the username of who knows. Hello, I'm from India. Your little subscriber. Namaste. Gaetano, watermelon is anguria in Italian. Very cool. Maxime, watermelon is arbuz in Russian and kavun in Belarusian. Very cool. Ilma, watermelon is melancia in Brazil. Very cool. I love all these comments. Thank you so much for being so interactive with me, which means that we are communicating. In Venezuela, se dice patilla. Very cool. Uh, who knows? Asks, you know about OCD? I do. OCD meaning obsessive compulsive disorder. Is that what you're asking about? This is a medical condition where you are hyper focused on something that it becomes a little bit debilitating. Debilitating means that you are not able to um, complete tasks because you are so focused on things. So I hope this is what you're talking about, but I'll look up OCD here. So OCD, I think this is a good image. So obsessive compulsive disorder is when you constantly think about something, constantly. Why do you ask if I know what OCD is? That is a very interesting and random question. James, give up means not doing anything anymore. Very good. Um, okay, MD Rezaul Karim, so glad to hear you want to make a yoga video. Watching you practice will inspire many of us since yoga is so good for our body and mind. I had actually mentioned this in one of my emails to you. Oh, thank you so much. And I'm sorry that I missed your email. Um, okay, sorry, I have so many comments. I'm going to read them a little bit faster. Song Nadir says Son Goku, he is an anime character in Dragon Ball Z. Ah, okay. I've never seen that show. Hi Bo. So this is from Nang Meizin. Hi Bo, you're older than me, 10 years older, but you look like 28. Thank you. That's very nice of you. The Ultimate Vlog says, hello, teacher. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you. Sebas TV. Hi. Hello, Sebas TV. I don't think I've seen you here before. Kyo Hain Hitet. Hello, teacher. Hi. Gaetano, there is a volcano in Naples called Vesuvio. Yes, Mount Vesuvio. I've heard of that before. Kai says hi. Rapson, yes, that's it. Sao Tome and Principe. I am happy to hear that you are from this country that I've never heard of. And thank you for educating me. Rolando Haibo from Mexico, you're very kind. Muchas gracias por mirando mi canal. Does that make sense? Do you understand me? ¿Tú comprendes? Joel, look for Salto Angel in Venezuela is the highest fall down in the world. Okay, let's look it up. Oh, my iPad is going to die soon, so I'm going to plug it in to this charger, or I will plug in the charger to the iPad actually. Salto Angel. Salto Angel, Venezuela. Oh, waterfall. Is that what you meant? It's a waterfall. This is beautiful. Look at this, everyone. Oops. Isn't that beautiful? So this is in Venezuela. Thank you for teaching me that. Alex, have you ever heard about the movie called Stranger Things? I can't understand what does stranger mean because it's similar to strange. Good question. Yes, I do know of the show called Stranger Things. It is a series, and stranger means a couple things. Stranger means that it is more strange than strange. So to be strange is one level of strangeness, and then stranger is to be a little more strange. But you could also use the word stranger as talking about someone that you do not know. So I hope that was helpful, Alex. Rapson, learning English so that one day I can be able assist you while staying here in Sao Tome and Principe. That would be very cool. Delia, por fin puedo estar en vivo suyo means finally I can join one of your live streams. I've always missed them. Muchas gracias por viniendo hoy, for coming today. When is the next live stream? The next live stream is next Sunday. No más de 7 minutos. I want to practice with you now. A mí también, which means also in Spanish. Apo, are you in Maryland now? I am not. I am in California now. Cristobal, hola desde Colombia. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Aya, how are you? Which accents do you speak? Well, I only have one accent, one American accent, but I know a few words here and there in other languages. I know how to say hello and thank you in a lot of random languages. Okay, so we've just gone a little bit over 1 hour, and I have to get ready for my Pilates class. But today, I will film a few videos, and I hope everyone is enjoying my videos that I posted last week. I did an interview with my friend who is from the Philippines. She's from a small island in the Philippines, and she learned English as a child. She moved to America when she was 11, and she learned English while living and growing up in the Philippines. So I wanted her to share her story with you to inspire you and to keep pushing forward with the your English learning. And if you are interested in shadowing me and doing a video course, I have a link for that in my store. It's in the description, so feel free to check that out if you want to have some more practice with me. And I appreciate you so much. I hope you learned something today. I love hanging out with you. I love waking up early on a Sunday morning, knowing that I can be of service for you and to be able to help you. So thank you again for everyone watching. I'll see you next week and watch my videos this week. I will be posting a lot. The link for my video, once I end this live stream, it should be in the description, or you can find the link for my video course in the description of my other videos. Okay, bye. Ciao. 안녕히 계세요. Bye. Adios.